Disneyland dad. Hey guys, I had this question in my Wonderswoman group and wanted to share it here with you guys as well. So what do you do when there's a split and then all of a sudden the other parent becomes much more involved than they used to be, and much more involved in making sure everything is as fun as possible, which leaves you with the feeling that you're always the bad cop, that you're always having to... Ben is driving right now. He's laughing because he gets very aggressive in his driving sometimes. But how do you balance that, right? How do you figure out what your role is, who you need to be for your kids, okay? And I learned something amazing from a guy named Gary Vaynerchuk. They call him Gary V. And he talked about your business brand, and I related it to a parenting brand. What do you want your parenting brand to be? And I hope if there's been any semblance of any type of toxic relationship, what you can bring to the table with your brand is peace, okay? If the other house is frantic and because of energy, because of fun, because of whatever, because of unresolved issues, because of anger, because of whatever, toxic people love chaos because it makes you easier to control. And sometimes fun can be part of that chaos, running them from place to place, always keeping busy, always using them as his little salt and pepper shakers for his image or whatever else, okay? You can't be that. You can't compete with that, and your children don't want you to, and they don't need you to. Your brand of parenting needs to be peace. You need to be the place they come home to. You need to be the place that feels like as they walk in the door, okay? Because in every parenting situation, whether it was toxic or not, or you're together or not, both parents bring different things to the table, okay? I'm not saying it's always fair, right? It's not always fair. But both parents bring different things to the table. Maybe, dad goes outside and, throws ball to the children, and mom makes sure they do their homework, right? In a normal, healthy relationship, that's what happens often, okay? But if the person that you're with was toxic, what they cannot bring to your children, what they cannot give to your children is peace. They can't soothe their little nervous system so that they feel calm, okay? They can't create a situation where they feel like they get to stop performing and just be, okay? There is no greater gift you can give your children than creating a home situation that feels peaceful, especially if the last situation they were in was chaotic, or if the situation that they're in and with the other parent is chaotic, okay? Because fun can be chaos too, right? They don't get a chance to breathe. They don't get a chance to discover who they are. They don't get a chance to rest. Kids want these things, obviously. And as you get older and your kids get older, they're going to be grateful for those things. And one of the things they're going to be grateful for the most is a mom who, in some semblance, has it together, right? Who's able to foster that peace because she's created peace within herself, and is not always at the end of her rope, and is not always on edge, and is not always waiting for the next shoe to drop, and is not always waiting for, in this hyper-vigilant control mode because bad things have happened, and she thinks if she can worry about everything else and worry about everything and worry about everything, and that she can prevent anything bad from happening in the future. Because if your kids feel tense around both parents because both parents are on edge, there's going to be a real problem in the future, right? It's going to foster in high functioning anxiety, perfectionism, everything else. So is it fair? No. Is it fair that you have to play bad cop and that you're the one who makes sure they brush their teeth and eat their vegetables rather than running them around to, the phrase Disneyland dad, or running them around everywhere? No, it's not fair. It's not fair at all. But it not being fair and you wrestling with it not being fair is a different problem than what your kids need. Because your kids don't care if it's fair, right? As they shouldn't, their kids. They care about having their needs met. And one of those needs is a major component of those needs is a sense of peace, a sense of calm, and a mother who can provide that sense of calm and joy and happiness because she's done her own work. Hope that helps.